Good morning, everybody. Today, I wanted to give an upbeat story. This depressing stuff is too much. Can't handle it. So, I like to laugh. I like to be happy. Talking Social Security doesn't make me happy. Just so you know. So, today, I kind of wanted to give you an upbeat story about a homeless couple. Actually, there were two of them. So, I knew a lot of the homeless because I lived in my van on the parking lot of KFC. And some would stay. There were certain bushes and stuff. Also, at night, I would take food down. Anything that was left over. I wasn't allowed to. I was allowed to take food home, but not to give to the homeless, or they would just throw it away. So I would say, okay, I'm taking food every night that I worked and closed, and then I would just take it to the homeless. It was my food now. That was my logic. They were afraid of being sued, whatever. So during the day, one day I was walking past In and Out is a very popular place with our homeless. And I talked about the gentleman that passed, but I met a couple, and for some reason I was walking past there. I was going in. Can't remember why I was there, but I was walking, and I stopped at a wheelchair. This gentleman in a wheelchair, and he had on a military hat. And I said, "Are you a veteran?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, what are you doing on the streets?" And there was a woman with him, and she pops up and she goes, "I'm a veteran as well." I said, "You are?" I don't meet too many female veterans. This couple was probably, I'm going to say, in their 40s. Whoops, this is falling. Not good, not good, never good. So I got to start talking to them. And their story was that both had been injured in the military, and both had been put on drugs that they became addicted to, and both became addicts. And they were trying to clean their lives up because they wanted to get married, and they wanted to move out of Davis. They wanted to have a normal life and not be homeless. And they had, I forget how many months, not done drugs for so many months. They were really cleaning their act up. So they were the ones that I gave food to every night, and they would distribute it out. And they were, yes, they were homeless, and they were begging for money, but they were saving that money, and they were planning. They had plans, and they were reaching out to people. And I think they had family. One of them had a family member in Washington, state of Washington, and there was an offer of a place where they could live and get their lives back and get jobs. This is the second couple I've met like this. And they were veterans. And the VA, and I'm not going to put the VA down because everybody was doing it at the time, weren't very helpful about helping to get them off of drugs. They were the ones that actually got them into them. You remember all that scenario. We all remember that, but I don't want to get into that. That's a very negative side of it. The thing is, within months, I went down one night, and they were so excited. They had enough money to take a bus ride to the state of Washington. They had a place to stay and possibility of jobs, second couple. And they were so ecstatic. And they were so grateful that every night I brought them food, that I could. I didn't work every night, and I didn't close every night. So I might do it 3 times a week, I might do it 2 times a week, but I did it every chance I could. And they told me goodbye. They were getting on the bus the next day, and they had a new life. And I think that's fabulous. Most don't get that lucky. And I'm lucky to have met them, and I pray that they have stayed clean and they've got new lives. I just thought I'd tell you that story about a homeless couple that I met that were both veterans. And that really interests me because I'm a veteran. You have a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Cam.